Hi, I'm Sherry. Welcome to my channel. I'm a homeschooling mom of 2 little girls, and today I want to share my curriculum picks for 2nd grade. My daughter has been homeschooling since the beginning, so we are going into her 2nd grade year, although I'd say in a lot of ways we're already like mid-2nd grade. I don't actually have a lot of the curriculums on hand, but I will try to add some photos. I'm sort of waiting closer to the school year to make some purchases and to see what our charter school can buy for me. We are in a homeschool hybrid program, so my kids are going to go 2 days a week where they do some project-based learning, and then we do all the core curriculum at home the other 3 days a week. So for math this year, we are making a change. We were using Math Mammoth, but my daughter just did not care for it. So we switched to the Good and the Beautiful for part of last year, but I didn't really feel like that was a great curriculum either. So we are going to go with Math with Confidence grade 2 for this year. It's been highly recommended. I have watched umpteen videos about curriculums and decided that that's the one we're gonna go with, and we will see if that's a better fit for us. So that's math. We also are going to be working on a little bit of spelling this year. We're going to use Evan Moore, Building Spelling Skills, grade 2. We aren't really going to be using necessarily a reading or phonics curriculum this year. My daughter is quite a good reader now. I feel like last year was our year of reading, where we just really worked on a lot of those skills and just did a lot of reading practice. So this year is going to be sort of our year of writing, as I feel like we are maybe a little behind on that just because she, as a kindergartner, was not at all interested in writing. So we just put a pin in it, and now we're going to catch up on all that. So we're going to use handwriting without tears. We are going to use the 1st grade level, because I don't think she's quite ready for the 2nd grade one. Now, we are trying something new this year for sort of like our grammar, I guess you'd call it. We are going to try out Brave Writer, especially now that both of my girls are ready to homeschool. We can sort of make that work together. So for my 2nd grader, we're going to be using the darts. So these are sort of like little novel studies. So there is some copy work in here. There are opportunities to talk about different parts of speech, all through examining the writing of other people. So you read aloud a book to them, or they can read it themselves, and you can read it yourself so that you can discuss. Because it's our 1st year, we are gonna take it a little slow. So I have 4 that I'm hoping to get through, and then I have a couple others kind of on standby if we move fast and need them. So we're gonna be doing Dragons in a Bag, and we're gonna do this as part of a mythical creatures unit. We're gonna do Ra the Mighty and also learn a bit about ancient Egypt. Charlotte's Web, which is gonna pair with a sort of farm unit, and we're gonna look into how our food gets from the farm to our table. And then I've heard this is a fun one, Skunk and Badger, and we'll probably just do some animal studies with this, learning about skunks, which are sort of a misunderstood animal. We will be using the Jot It Down series also. These are writing projects. They are designed where you can jot their ideas down for them, which is what I'll be doing for my younger child. For my 2nd grader, I'm gonna be encouraging her to do more of the writing by herself. Then we're also gonna be trying some Spanish out this year. We're going to try homeschool languages, which I've heard great things about. And it seems like a fairly affordable option. I looked into in-person classes, but they were gonna cost us quite a bit of money. So we're gonna wait until we see if they like Spanish. And then the last one I'm gonna have around mostly just for extra information if we have a topic we want to learn about, or if I get behind on my unit study things, or just because I have to submit work samples, and sometimes that's harder to do. We are going to have the 180 Days of Social Studies around, which is a nice little book that just gives a little bit of information on a bunch of different topics. But I do think our Brave Writer stuff is going to cover most of our sort of science and social studies. So that's it. That's what we are hoping to use for second grade. We never know what the year will bring, though. Maybe there will be another pivot in store for us, but I am excited for our choices. I'm especially excited to jump into Brave Writer and try out some literature-based learning, which I think will be a lot of fun for our family. Happy homeschooling!